This is a screencast on how to access information on the internet using the Google search functions so that it gives us the information we're looking for in the most quickest and simplest way. So, one of the mistakes that people do if they have a research question they're looking to have answered or find the answer to on Google, one of the things that they will do is they will just type in their question like so. And one of the things when you do that, and this has already just done the automatic search for me, if I scroll down, you'll notice that I've at least got 10 pages worth of information. And most people will probably only read the first 2 or 3. And so really you're relying on Google with their fancy formula that determines which is the most important for you to decide. Now, no one reads all that information, so one of the things we can do is use a couple of things that help us search more efficiently. First one being using speech marks. So if I was to add a speech mark at the end here and a speech mark here, what that does is it then searches Google for these words. However, when it searches, because they're in speech marks, it looks for these words in order. So it has to have those particular words in that order. And if you look down here, if we scroll down, you'll notice that I'm now not doing much better than I was before, but if I do a search and scroll down now, we should have got down to 9. Okay, so I haven't really siphoned as much point. We got rid of a whole bunch of other pages. We had more than 10, but now we've only got 9. Got 14,000 results. Okay. So we don't have time to read 14,000 results. So other things we can do, if you notice down the left-hand side here, we have another bit of the search bar. For instance, if I'm just interested in only seeing online videos on how to do this, I can hit videos here, and that gives me 676 results. And these are all the online videos on how to create an iPod app. Okay. Similar, if a map was more useful, an image, that type of thing, and if you hit more, there's some other ones. You can also go for a short video or a more longer one, more in depth. So let's say I'm going to go back to the web because I want to search everything, but other search features I've got down here, if I click on where it says show search tools, it gives me some other choices of things that I can use. For instance, because I'm doing a technological thing, I will probably want the most up-to-date information. So I'm going to click on, I want it to sort by, only give me the pages for the last hour. And there's actually no results for the past hour. Let's say past 24. No results, past month. And we've got one result. Okay. I'm actually going to go for the past year, so it gives me a few more. And you'll notice here I'm now down to 8 results. Also what I can do is you'll notice down here you can click on a number of other things here. For instance, reading level. If I click on that and then it tells me whether they are basic, intermediate or advanced text. So if I want just all the basic ones, I click on that and that gets me down to 5 now. And another quite cool feature down here too is at the moment it's sorted by relevance. So if I wanted the most up-to-date information at the top, the newest piece, I could click by sorted by date. So if I do that now, it changes the order that they're in. And I'm now down to 4 results, which is a lot more manageable for me to look through. So use these advanced search features in Google. This will really help you to manage your information gathering.